The Scottish Premiership table is looking like a naked Christmas tree. We've got green at the top, we've got green at the bottom. It's Celtic in front and Hibs bringing up the rear. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. It's just green, green, green.
Green, green, green. Hearts must be the worst bauble at the bottom. Aberdeen must be like the candy cane. And what are Rangers saying?
Pain.
Pain. I tell you what, right, that has to be the worst intro I've ever heard. But you know what, we're going to roll with it because...
We're going to roll with it because it's 10 minutes to midnight and I ain't got a better one.
That's pretty much it. Anyway, League 2.
Yeah, we're going to dive into League 2 because normally I would try and come up with some funny shite to drag this out for a few minutes, but I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen any football today. I've seen nothing. I've seen Lenny Miller hit the crossbar against Celtic and that's it.
And the post, do you see that?
No, I didn't see the post, just the
Yeah,
crossbar.
the post and the bar.
Yep, so that's all I've seen.
Two different shots, by the way.
Now, I did see the Aberdeen. I seen the new firm derby last night, so, I mean, there's that. But in terms of the action today, haven't seen any. In terms of all the other action from yesterday, haven't seen any. In terms of news, managers, interviews, haven't seen anything. So, I'm going into this blind, like a bat, flying about, not knowing its destination.
An eye for an eye makes the world blind. Who said that?
Jax Taylor.
It was Gandhi, mate. Wee bit of a difference. Sam Crow president of the Nan Bread.
Do you not think... Do you not think that's something that Jax could have said, though?
I was watching...
I'm not going to lie. I actually thought I was bang on the money there.
I was watching Tulsa King and Sylvester Stallone said Gandhi said it. So...
Maybe Jax said it as well.
Just
because Gandhi said it didn't mean Jax didn't say it, actually.
Well, I'm going to back
Hold on. I could turn around right now and say Rangers are shite, and they are shite, and that's a factual statement. That doesn't mean that you've not said it in the past.
When did Gandhi die?
2012.
Right. Did he? Right, anyway, Bonnie Rig Rose...
Are Inverness dead yet, or are they still hanging on?
They're still hanging on, just like the fears on this vid. Bonnie Rig Rose 2, Edinburgh City 0. It is what it is. Not much to say.
I tell you what, Edinburgh City, they started the season off alright, but the L's are beginning to pile up now.
Aye, 0-0 in the next one. 3-1 just Stirling Albion against Clyde.
Almost, are you on fast forward here times two? I mean, you're speeding.
Stranraer 0-0 with Peterhead.
The boys in Stranraer didn't they get a win, but there was 7 yellow cards.
Down on the ground.
7 yellow cards.
Down on the ground.
7 yellow cards at Stair Park for anybody that cares.
The Spartans won Elgin City 3.
Have you ever noticed that you've never heard the referees in League 2?
Colin Shite.
No, I'm not saying they're shite, but...
I said Colin Shite, not calling them shite. Anyway...
No, he said Colin Shite even though his name's White and it doesn't really have any sort of... I tell you what, Edinburgh seem to lose. Edinburgh City lose every week but don't go down the table.
It's not bad, isn't it?
That's a pretty good skill. Look how close that is down the bottom, man. It's almost, see the teams at the bottom, it doesn't matter what they do, they just don't really go anywhere.
That's what happens, they need to start picking up wins, but we'll move on, League 2, not all that exciting.
Hold on, let's have a look at it.
I mean, what is there to say?
Well, you said not that exciting. Clyde, only 1 win in 10, but they're only a point off of 3 teams, no bad there.
That's exciting, isn't it?
That's exciting to me. Oh, that's probably it then, isn't it? I think we'll end
we'll
it.
move on to League 2. Right, and Athletic...
You mean League 1?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right. Harry Cochrane, former legend there. Remember he got that goal against Celtic in the 4-0 win.
What's he doing playing for Queen of the South?
I don't know. I didn't understand why Hearts got rid of him. He was pretty good at Football Manager.
He's doing it Queen of the South, mate. I see why they got rid of him.
Doesn't mean shit, to be honest.
Aye, it does.
No, doesn't he?
Kyle Lafferty's playing for... I don't even know. Kyle Lafferty's some like 9th tier team.
Well, screw him. I think there was potentially Harry Cochrane.
Aidan Smith got the goal. Arbroath defeated our Athletic, who were doing the 10 men.
Make that 9 men.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what is up with me, man. Anyway, that's just the game.
You're done, you're finished.
This was a 6. Well, I mean, talking of finished.
Maybe you can share a taxi with Clement next week, midweek.
Tell you what. See Wednesday night, man. We'll get to the Premiership. I'm not going to spoil it.
How much money do you think it would cost to get Clement a taxi from Govan to Belgium? We'll say they're going to use the European tunnel.
The European tunnel?
Whatever you call that tunnel.
The Eurostar, mate?
That's the one.
The Euro tunnel?
Aye, that's the one.
Yeah, but what would be the point of getting a taxi? Just get the train. taxi to the terminal and then get the train.
Train doesn't go into the tunnel.
Aye, it does.
Does it? You can get a one. No, but a joint like a one.
What are you on about, mate?
No, but you can't get. You need to get connections. You know.
From where?
Somewhere close to the fucking
No,
tunnel.
it's London to Paris.
So you telling me? Aye, but then you're getting connections, man.
No, you're not. London, it's a straight Euro. You can go from London to Brussels, and you go from London to Paris on the Eurotunnel.
So if I know, but nothing Govan.
I'm talking about the taxi to London. Fuck, who gives a shit?
I'm saying, see if
I'm not paying for the meter.
See if Clement goes to Glasgow Queen Street and he jumps on a train. Can that train get him to Belgium without him jumping off the train?
No.
Ah, well then that's...
Anyway, you know, Queen Street, I know my train. I know my trains, mate. See Queen Street, you can only go to places in Scotland for Queen Street. You have to go to Central
just because you were ejected at the Beale train and you're all aboard the Clement train, right? Just calm down.
What train are you on? The gravy train, fat boy? You in the same train as Big fucking Ange? Anyway.
Big Smoke.
Big Smoke.
Follow that train, CJ.
El Grande, yo, Smokey, yo. Anyway, I tell you what, Inverness or Smoke.
Aye, it's not looking good for Inverness losing to their nearest relegation rivals, and I believe this means that Dumbarton are no longer their nearest relegation rivals.
We'll look at it, but probably. Montrose get beat 2-0. Shockeroonie.
Fraser Fyvie, former Hibs man, former Dundee United man, down in League One.
Stenhouse Moore 1-2-1.
Callum Flatman, former Hearts player. You know, it's interesting to see players that have just fallen off the face of the earth.
I wonder if he lives in a flat, man.
That's pish. That is absolute shite.
Speaking of pish, Inverness. Oh, actually, no, you got that wrong with Dumbarton, mate.
Well, someone lied to me because I was told it was Annan Athletic.
Someone lied. Well, who was it then?
Wait, did Annan Athletic not play in the night game? Oh, I think they did.
Oh, it doesn't matter, mate.
No, did they not play
There's
it?
no way someone told you in between 5 and half 5.
No, I think Annan
Who
Athletic...
told you?
Listen,
You'd half an hour, mate.
I think Annan Athletic played at 5:30.
You didn't even get up to 5, so what's your point? Who the fuck told you?
I think Annan Athletic played at 5:30.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I might check. Go back.
No, it doesn't tell you.
It does.
It says 5:30.
Kickoff time's right there. See? I'm the fucking man. I fucking knew that. Take it back. Take it back.
No, I'm not taking it back.
What do you mean you're not taking it back? You were wrong.
It's Dumbarton. You were wrong.
I know, but I was right for about 2 hours.
2 hours. Let's move into the Championship, shall we?
I know, my Scottish tip are right, even if I didn't watch it. I know.
Ayr United.
Oh, he knows.
Ayr beat Airdrie.
Airdrie's screwed, man.
I think last season they needed to get promoted.
Funnily enough, I had the taxi driver say to me today, why don't you support Airdrie?
That's what he said?
Aye.
What did you say?
Told him to mind his own fucking business.
No, you didn't. Your arse folded.
Nah, I didn't say that, but I said, like, if I wanted the glory hunt, I'd support one of the teams for Glasgow, mate.
Probably just one of the teams these days, though.
I certainly didn't grow up supporting Hearts for trophies, let's put it that way.
Why did you then?
Just did.
Lithuanian.
It's a way of life, you know.
Alright, but I mean, this was pish. Well, why? Because were you getting stuck into him saying, why do you support Liverpool United, probably? Or is he just...
I couldn't care. Apparently lives in the same street as us. Could be connected, so I thought, I'll let this one go.
Yeah, let this one go for a bottom. Anyway, FALKIRK 2, Dunfermline 1.
Aye, big win for FALKIRK, staying top of the table. Good for them. Dunfermline, another defeat. Not good for them. Is what it is. I mean, for me, it looks like it's it looks like it's between FALKIRK and Livingston, I think, for the Championship title.
Absolutely.
Ayr United, I think, will just be falling away.
Ollie Shaw hat-trick.
Former Hibs man getting the job done now for Hamilton.
Rovers, the arse folded. Livy then got Danny Wilson sent off after he scored, and then Michael Nottingham with that goal.
Important goal, late goal. Could be a championship winning goal.
It could be a championship winning goal, and then Partick Thistle win 1-0, which would be a bit surprising.
Not really. Partick Thistle moved themselves into the top 4 now. Still pretty close at the top. Ayr United only 4 points off of FALKIRK, but Livingston now really looking like they could be the team to challenge if they win their game in hand. They will go only 1 point behind FALKIRK, and they're still unbeaten as well. Only team unbeaten in the Scottish Championship, and I'm pretty sure that must mean that Livy, Celtic and Aberdeen are the only unbeaten teams in the pyramid.
it's weird that the bottom 5 teams in this league haven't gotten a away win.
The away form's shite, but we talked about that in the preview, so
No, we did.
looks like nobody else got an away win
Not,
this
not,
weekend.
nothing changed this week, but nothing changes here either, as Celtic won 3-0.
Right, David Dickinson, referee.
Now, you haven't seen anything for this game.
No, well, I did see the free kick that hit the bar.
So you didn't see the Liam Gordon red card. I want to address a comment. Someone said earlier, because
I seen a screenshot of it, but they can be deceiving. So
someone said earlier, like, what do you mean in 2024? It was, Ionia broke his ankle. You see the reality. I said because it ain't 1989 anymore. It's a red card. See, in the 80s, man, did no one remember the sort of tackles that were going in? I said this was a red. I wasn't saying it wasn't a red. I said you just don't get away with these anymore, and that's the reality. So it's a red.
Big bitter Stevie. What's
No,
this?
I'm not bitter. I'm just addressing the Liam Gordon haters. But anyway, Celtic won. They returned top of the league. No real surprise. Lennon Miller will be getting snapped up very soon.
By who?
It won't be Rangers, that's for sure.
I need money to snap up these young players.
If I was Lennon Miller, man, he's good enough to get a move to like a team in the Premier League for me. I'm not saying he can get a move to Man City, but see if you were like a yo-yo team in the Premier League, why not take like a risk on like a Lennon Miller? Couple of million. You're not putting it's not like you're signing a guy for 20 million.
If I was Lennon Miller, where would I want to go? I'd say Rangers probably a better bet over Celtic, because I just think if Lennon Miller goes to Celtic, he won't get the game time. Whereas you'd like to think at Rangers, he'd probably walk into the team, or at least get more opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, there was question marks around Celtic today because McGregor didn't start, wasn't even in the 18.
What about Aberdeen? Go there.
I'm not going to afford them. But see, from an Aberdeen perspective and a league perspective, I think it would be good for the league if Aberdeen just went and spent $2.5 million. Like, I see if Aberdeen finish second, right, and they're guaranteed, like, some form of Europa League, even though I don't think it might not be guaranteed Europa League next year if you finish second. But anyway, see if Aberdeen just went and signed Lennon Miller for $2 million. That's what you need to do. Build on a good season. But yeah, if much babies, whatever. Right, so let's go into Rangers 2, St Mirren 1. Philip Clement has lost the plot yet again. Rangers were awful.
Hold on, we're not going to talk about any of the Celtic goals. McCow and Johnson either.
You want to talk about them?
Well, I haven't seen them, so I was hoping you would describe them.
I reviewed the match earlier, but I'll give them a quick wee rundown right here, right
you
now.
do that, that's a good idea.
Good goal from McCoy, bottom right hand corner. Alistair Johnson header from a Fally cross, and Ida tapped in a Kuhn cross. So
yeah, why wasn't McGregor in the team, by the way?
I think he's injured.
Do you think Luke McCowan's the new McGregor?
Maybe, I don't know. Who was it we were listening to? It was the Rangers rabble. One of them. Oh, Luke McCowan could be in that Celtic midfield for like the next 10 years. It's like he's 26.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I think people are acting as if Luke McCowan's 21, 22.
Look at some of the better players that this league's seen. I mean, Scott Brown, when he hit 36, was fucking meat. Mincemeat.
That's true.
I just think by the time Luke McCowan gets anywhere near his mid-30s, he will be
phased out the team.
He will not be at Celtic. He'll be back at Dundee. Anyway, we'll move on. Celtic return top of the league. Rangers win 2-1. Clement after the game saying, we had a good night there last year at Pittodries. He's looking forward to the Aberdeen game. We drew one each, Phil. So what's he smoking? I don't know. But as for this match, really poor yet again. Tav was dropped. Dessers was dropped. And I've said this, man. See, because Tavernier's dropped, Rangers aren't going to turn into Prime Brazil.
People seem to be expecting.
People seem to think if you drop players that they don't want featured, they're going to play good. I think there were some aspects that were better, but, for the most part, same old problems. And it's not good enough, man. We're talking about Aberdeen winning games by 1 goal, but the difference is, Aberdeen have won 8 and drew 1. See, where have Rangers looked convincing in the league this season? Apart from the 6-0 against Ross County. They haven't.
No, they haven't.
9 games, and one of them has been convincing. For Rangers, that's no good enough, man. Anyway, moving on. We'll talk about Rangers a wee bit more when we get to the league table. As for the Edinburgh Derby, I've reviewed this game twice, so I don't really want to talk about it again. It was alright, decent enough game, 20,000. Good to see a lot of people at a game. of this magnitude, Don Robertson, was the referee, but I think a point's probably the fair result. Do you think it's a better point for Hearts or a better point for Hibs?
I think it's a better point for Hearts.
Yeah, but I think Hibs at the 2 is the team that couldn't afford to lose. At home, David Gray, I mean, it would have been talk of him getting sacked if they lost.
I believe so.
Yeah, so he had to get the job done. Into Saturday, Aberdeen.
Well, hold on, we're not going to talk a bit more about it, no?
Well, what is there to say?
20,000 attendance.
I just talked about that.
Don Robertson, the Don.
I just talked about that. You just literally repeated everything I said. Jeez, oh man.
I think James Wilson's got a future at Hearts. Or a future in Scottish football.
That's what I like to see, man. Youngsters coming through and getting chances. You can't do anything unless you get a chance.
Nope.
Talking of chances, Peter Ambrose got a chance. He buried it, and Aberdeen won the New Firm Derby. Look at these attendances. That'll make you proud. 20,000, 19,000.
A game now that we can talk about. Or at least I can talk about.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but... you know what, fair play. I was going to say for Aberdeen, well, they're doing well, so you expect it. But I mean, look, Hibs are doing shite.
Edinburgh Derby, though.
Yeah, no, but the fans could have been like, oh, fuck this, I don't want to turn up and lose.
Which is the normality.
But you know what, they packed out. Aberdeen, should they not be... I think they should be doing better than that. Although it is a Saturday, 5:30. Maybe not the greatest kick-off time.
You say doing better than that. How much better? I mean,
I want it sold out.
Maybe, fair enough. But yeah, good result. The game wasn't so good.
This was to go top of the table.
It was.
I'm expecting every person in Aberdeen to be selling their sheep to buy a ticket for this one.
Fair enough. Dundee 1, St Johnstone 2.
Bad result here for Dundee. Seen a lot of Dundee fans want Tony Docherty out. I think that's a little bit premature. I mean, the guy had a tremendous season last year, and now people want him gone after, 9-10 games?
The reality is Dundee aren't a top 6 club.
No. I mean, once upon a time, I think they were.
He is suffering the downfall of his own success. And then our final game, which was Kelly getting beat 2-1 by Ross County. What is Kelly's discipline problem? Could they not get somebody sent off last weekend?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Liam Donnelly gets sent off, they don't even have time to adjust, to try and see the game out. Literally, Liam Donnelly gets sent off, and then Jordan White fires Ross County back level, and then Joe Wright on goal with 8 minutes to go, gives Ross County the win. And Kilmarnock, it looked like they were heading in the right direction. They were unbeaten in 4, or was it unbeaten in 5 coming into this? Obviously just beat Rangers last week. 1-0 up thanks to a Conan and Daba goal, and I think they were heading for victory, but you get a man sent off, you put yourself in trouble, and yeah, no doubt about it, I think they threw away 3 points here.
No, they did.
And McKinns needs to sort out this disciplinary record, because Kilmarnock are good, but they ain't good enough to be going down to 10 men.
It completely undoes the win against Rangers.
Yeah, they ain't good enough to go down to 10 men every game and win matches, so
no, this isn't FIFA. But let's look at the league table. Celtic sit top from Aberdeen. Rangers obviously sit third, extend a bit of the gap between themselves and Motherwell Dundee United, which I just didn't want to be talking about at this stage. But Celtic and Aberdeen obviously on 25 points. So Kelly sit on 9 points, St Mirren sit on 8, Hearts and Hibs sit on 6 points. I know what I think the worrying thing, I touched on this earlier in the Edinburgh Derby review, right? I think the worrying things for Hibs is that you would expect St Johnstone and Ross County to go down the leagues, or down the positions, but the reality is they're not down there yet. There are 4 points between them and Hibs. Dundee, Kelly, St Mirren and Hearts, I would expect all to finish above Hibs, right? But then that leaves Ross County and St Johnstone. I think Hibs could go down, you know.
I do. And you know what? I think the best thing for Hibs would have been to actually lose the day and sack David Gray. If Hibs are going to go down, I think it will be with David Gray seeing out the majority of the season. If they sack him now, you'd expect someone to come in and get the manager's bounce. But if he can do bad, but not bad enough to stay in the job, then I think that's where Hibs' downfall might come.
No, I agree. And that it could be, but I think if Hibs are to... It's a difficult one, man. Hibs are They're shit. I look at their front four today, though. It's like they've got Gale, Junior Hoylett, Ellie Youhan, Martin Boyle. That front four's good enough, man.
Like, as crazy as it is, the way we just described it with Hibs there, let's say Aberdeen Rangers, I reckon you could make a case that Aberdeen have a better chance of finishing above Rangers if they don't beat them at Pittodrie. If Aberdeen beat Rangers at Pittodrie, that could just trigger Clement getting sacked.
No, I see that.
New manager comes in, and then Rangers, get a new manager bounce. And it's the same with Hibs. You're wondering, long term, would Hibs have been better off losing today if it meant David Gray? I mean, for the sake of whip, missing out on 1 point means David Gray would have been away, new manager comes in. I don't know, that's how I feel about the situation, but yeah, you don't go into games hoping to lose to get a manager. Well, you shouldn't, you go into every game trying to win.
No, I understand that, but at the same time...
Although I've seen the way Hearts have played this season, and it doesn't look like anybody was trying to win under Stephen Naismith.
No, but, I mean, there is the league table, guys. I don't want to put too much emphasis on this review show because, we're going to have to be talking about this league table literally tomorrow because the action returns very soon.
Aye, and I'll actually have time to watch the highlights and give a proper opinion on me.
Proper opinion?
We're going to the midweek preview. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of games.
So what are you midweek? Are you a Jambo boy? Are you a Jambo Don? Are you a Jambo Bear? What do you want to happen midweek?
Well, I want Aberdeen to smash Rangers.
And Philip want to get sent packing?
I don't really mind if Clement goes or not. But at the end of the day, I'm enjoying somebody pushing Celtic all the way. It's refreshing seeing a team outside of the old firm up there. I wish it was Hearts, but it's not. It's Aberdeen. I'll accept it. That's what it is.
It's what it is, guys. Anyway, till then, peace.